So you're bored. Maybe you feel like you've done everything. Maybe you feel like there's not enough new content in Rec Room, which is true. Or maybe you just don't have any idea of what to do. Either way, you're watching the right video, because today I'm going to show you 10 things you can do in Rec Room when you're bored. Number 1 is creating new outfits. So of course you might have a default outfit like I do, the one I always wear here, but it could be fun to take a look at all of the items you have and see if you can make a cool outfit with them. You can even turn this into a game by finding a wheel with a bunch of themes on it. There are a bunch of wheels like that online, and then making an outfit specific to the theme you get. They could be completely different, or they can match your current avatar like this. If you put some effort into it, you can make some pretty funny outfits as well. Number 2 is what I like to call the dart game. People who watch the Restarting Rec Room series already know where this is going. All you do is blindly throw the dart at the board and see what you get. Looks like I'm going to the rec center. You gotta love that rec center air. Speaking of which, taking a trip to the rec center can open up a lot of opportunities. For example, there are usually a lot of people in the rec center, so it's easy to find someone to talk to. Who knows, maybe you'll even find a new friend. Number 4 also takes place in the rec center, and it has to do with the basketball court. Number 4, try to get a sick trick shot. What? It may seem pretty basic, but it gives you something to focus on. And if I'm being honest, I've spent so long on trying to get a trick shot before, just because I was so focused on actually getting it. Plus, that sense of achievement when you finally get it is so satisfying. Now let's head on over here to the quest store. And I know what you're thinking. No, I'm not going to suggest that you play a quest you've already played 1,000 times. Instead, for number 5, I recommend quest, but with a twist. Let's head on over to Golden Trophy, I'll show you what I mean. There are so many quest challenges that people have already come up with, such as Omega, Alpha Omega, Scavenger, and there are tons yet to be discovered. If you don't know what any of that means, don't worry, I'll give a brief rundown. Omega basically means that you can't kill any goblins before you touch the end pad, so basically you have to run to it as fast as you can, avoiding all the goblins. And you do this for each level. Alpha Omega is the same concept, but you have to run all the way back and touch the starting door. That is before you can shoot any goblins. Scavenger is a different concept in which you have to use the weapons available in the level, and you have to get rid of the weapon you're holding before you go into the next. These are some of the more common quest challenges, but of course, like I mentioned, you can create your own. Of course, I've always been good at Golden Trophy, and a lot of other people have as well. So that's why for number 6, I recommend you try a Rec Room original or some other game that you are not good at. That way you can sort of build on your skill and see if you can get better. For me personally, Rec Royale has always been a struggle for me, so I think I'm going to work on getting a couple rank ups. However, if Rec Room Originals aren't your style, I've got another suggestion for you. All you gotta do is go onto the Play tab and go over here to Hot. A lot of people already know this, but this tab will show you a lot of rooms that are currently being played by tons of people. And if you head on over to New, you'll see a bunch of rooms that are up and coming. So my suggestion for one of these rooms is to just close your eyes, pick one of the rooms at random, and go to it. See what you get, it's like a fun little surprise. In fact, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit and do that myself. Wherever you end up, it can't be worse than this. Me personally, I think it's time to get out of here. Number 8 is starting a new maker pen room and trying to build something. Listen, you don't have to be a professional builder to make something good. You can learn along the way, and you might actually surprise yourself. If you didn't know, I'm a big fan of Stranger Things, and one day I kind of just got inspired and made a room and ended up building Hawkins Lab. I'm actually pretty proud of it, and I've never built anything before. All I did was searched up some reference images and started building, and I ended up with this. You can do what I did and build something from a TV show that you like, or just create something original. I'm telling you, you will surprise yourself. Number 8 perfectly leads into number 9. If you don't want to build by yourself, maybe you can build with friends. You can either work on the same project or have a build battle. This is the result of a build battle between 2 of my friends, and I actually have a full video covering the whole thing. And it was super fun to just watch. It definitely creates some fun experiences. We're back in the dorm and we've reached number 10. But before I tell you the last one, I do want to mention an honorable mention. Rec Room does indeed get boring, and there's not often new content. So I was going to recommend to you to just log off, get off the game, and try some other game. There are tons of free VR demos and things like that that'll keep you occupied for a while. I wanted to recommend that to you, but I didn't want to put it in place of the Big 10 because this video is all about things you could do in Rec Room. But yes, if you are bored of Rec Room, I just suggest logging off. But anyway, back to the final suggestion. Number 10 is Now there are a lot of people making Rec Room videos, not as much as like Minecraft or Terraria or other games like that, but in general, Rec Room content is being covered a lot on YouTube. However, that doesn't mean that you can't make content as well. There are tons of niches that people would love to be filled. For example, I did dodgeball montages, and there are a couple other people doing dodgeball montages, but for a while, I was the only one consistently uploading a bunch of them. So maybe you play paintball, or laser tag, or Rec Rally, I don't know. Go ahead and make a montage. Go ahead and share your tips and tricks. Start your YouTube channel, go out there, occupy your time with making videos that other people enjoy also. That's kind of what I did, because I've been playing this game for 4 years. There are people who've been playing this game for way longer. And yeah, it does get boring. And honestly, making content on this game actually saved it for me, because I probably wouldn't be playing it right now if it wasn't for the YouTube channel. But yeah, those are my top 10 suggestions for what to do when you are bored. In Rec Room, that is. I hope you're able to take something from this and go do something different in Rec Room. If you have any more suggestions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and as always, to see more content like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm also doing daily community posts, so go ahead and vote on the polls, answer the questions, do whatever. I'm currently doing a Rec Room food tournament, so you can go ahead and vote on that as well. But anyway, that's the end of the video, so thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!